we are tapping in.
Check. And getting our pole set.
Getting poles set. Day 6. This is our last day on trail in 2024. We made it up to over 150 miles for the year, but I don't know exactly. I think we're at like 155, 160, something like that. No, this is the way we're headed. This is NOBO. Okay. But like where? That's a solid rock wall. Like where does it want you to go? What? Is it up to the right? Yeah, it's a right kickover. You gotta go in the crack.
No, it's just 2 things there for his right. 2 minutes of turning. When we get there.
Yeah, no, it goes up to the right and you gotta go up these
Oh,
stairs.
this is the people.
That's where it's over.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
This is ridiculous. What is this, Mahusik Notch?
No, who said not to?
Doing great.
That's fun. Yeah, it is. Next thing is a shelter.
Good morning. Today is beautiful. It's day 6. We're about a mile into our hike today. We're catching up to Aimee. DJ had a little hot spot on his heel. Really, it's just that he's slipping his feet into the shoe every morning without tightening it. So it was time to tighten them up. Really happy with his gear choices. He's been pretty happy. I brought 3 puffy jackets for this trip. And this morning, 2 of them were damp. One was damp inside his backpack from the rain yesterday. And the one that he wore yesterday was damp because his rain jacket wasn't really that great. So luckily we had a 3rd one that he can wear today. It's a little small, but oh well. Dry, warm kid equals happy kid. I am very happy that we are ending on a sunny, warmer day. It was 33 degrees when we started hiking this morning. And it's warming up now, or else we're warming up now. We're going to the shelter? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Pine Swamp Branch? Burke? What? Headed to the shelter. It's 100 yards off trail. I'm gonna go check it out, have a little snack. But yeah, enjoying our day 6 hike. Yesterday was so miserable and I hurt myself like almost directly into the day. And that injury ached on my leg with every step. It was the first time my leg has ever hurt all the way through, like the front of my leg where I hit it, the bone inside, and the back. Oh, that's brutal. So that ached all day. I was hobbling around last night, and this morning I woke up and it felt only a tiny bit sore, like nothing had happened. It's unbelievable how rest can like make you feel better. So let me show you the shelter. Oh, it's a super nice privy. Thank you, Connecticut. And here we go. Snack time. Not really, but it's cute. Yeah, there's definitely a reason that they have a hole, that gap in there, but I don't like it. It feels like I'm just gonna trip and fall and get hurt. Okay, so before we came out here to Connecticut, DJ and I had watched some other YouTubers do this section because Connecticut is 56 miles. And in that section, there was this view that looked out to a racetrack. And DJ was so pumped to be able to see that. Now, Mom and I knew like, oh, it's somewhere in this, 6 to 8 days of Connecticut, and because we changed our mileage, it was so cold and rainy a couple days, we didn't know if we would hit it this time or if we're gonna have to wait till the next portion of Connecticut when we crush out those last 2 days, maybe next spring or summer. So sure enough, it's today. We're gonna see it really soon. DJ just screamed that he could see part of it through the woods, and I'm so glad that it's been where it is, like 4 miles into our day on our very last day. It's been very motivating for him to be able to see this little racetrack, and he was hoping to see some cars on it. The day that we watched the video, I guess there were Ferraris racing there that day. So this is the Lime Rock racetrack, something like that, in Connecticut, in Lime Rock, Connecticut. So let's go see if we can find it. DJ is pumped. All right, that sounds cool. Well, maybe that would be the noon race. It's so pretty out. Ooh. Ridge walk time. We love a ridge walk in the sun. Thank you. It's so cute. Look at these cool trees. Well, we have come to the end of our section hike, which feels bittersweet. It was really nice to have 6 days in the woods with Mom and DJ, and also to platinum blazed while doing it. That's always the best, especially in the fall and spring when it's really cold out. It's nice to have a shower at the end of the day and a hot meal. So we're doing our final descent back to the car before we head back to my parents' house. Start heading back today. Yeah. It's been a lovely little section. Very impressed, Connecticut. So nice. Just like rejuvenated the soul and the spirit and the mind and the body to do this piece. I have a lot of thoughts about it because I think it is like a really great shakedown hiking section. This piece, it's got a little bit of everything. And like really nice shelters with privies. So like if you're wanting to try out your overnight gear, that would be like a nice way to dip your feet in. And also I think it's cool for people to say, hey, I walked across Connecticut. So 56 miles. I think it would probably take most people maybe a week, just under a week. It's gonna take us, I think, 8 days total because we had 2 really short, lovely days that were nice. So yeah, here we are coming back down to the car and feeling grateful for this experience. Thank you, Mom, and my support team at home, Dad and Tom. And it's really awesome to get to take DJ out here and do some more miles. And I think we figured out that at the end of this section, if we count all the miles he's done in New Hampshire, he'll be right at about 100 miles of the Appalachian Trail done, which is really cool, especially for like a 9-year-old. That's pretty neat. So he's still liking it. You gonna hike with me again? We only have 2 more days of Connecticut though, and then we'll be done with it. And then you can say you walked across the whole state. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but you don't get to say it till you do it. So maybe I'll talk him into doing those last 2 days. Okay. See you next year. I just had this complete rush of emotion. Of course, like, this is a lot of bilateral stimulation, right? So the brain is healing itself subconsciously, but coming out to the car, I always get that like twinge of sadness where I'm like, oh, who knows I'm gonna be back here and like what section I'll be doing, especially this year because of the devastation down south. And I've tried to do my part and help out where I can, sending supplies to Boots Off Hostel, sending candles through Sparta Candle Company to the people that needed it right after that. And I want to get down there and do trail maintenance, but it's tricky when you're not a certified sawyer or anything. So anyway, I was just thinking about how I'm grateful that I got to be up here in Connecticut because so many people had their trails cut short this year down south. All the NOBO hikers that didn't make it through that storm and had to get off trail because of the blowdowns for 800 miles, or the trail was just closed. And I'm super grateful that we got to be here, but I'm also so sad about the trail. And we did a lot of trail maintenance up here while we were walking through, but it just makes you so grateful every time I get to sneak up here and do a piece. I'm so grateful. You know, they say the trail's not going anywhere, but sometimes things happen to the trail that are beyond anyone's control. So it makes me really grateful that I got to do this trip. Okie dokie.
Alright, just
Tap out.
here.
Step out.
Now I'm gonna cap out by the tree, but
Just across the street and tap out.
oh, you can keep going. Like you just follow the trail to the parking lot. Yeah, it goes
Is that-
around the corner. You don't have to follow the road.
No, it goes.
This is my happy place. So happy. So happy. I love it here. Okay, tapping out. I guess I'll tap out at this trailhead. Bye, Connecticut. See you next time.